Rich Myers Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. Here today with Daniel Michael Crane. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. And how are you doing? Congrats on the new house I saw you post about.
Yes. Hopefully we can get in there about 2 months or something. How long you been doing music?
I've been in the entertainment business for 20 years. That's 17 years professionally and 13 years right here in these great Smoky Mountains and surrounding Southeast region. I just turned 36 on May 3rd, so that's crazy. By the time I'm 40, that's almost 25 years in the business. That's a good amount of time to put in by that age, I think.
Are you from a musical family, or?
As far as I know, I'm actually not too sure, because the thing is, my twin sister and I were adopted as babies from South America. We were about a year old. Didn't know our birth parents, so we don't know who was musical or who not. Obviously, I got my father's dashing good looks and quick wit. But obviously, I got his modesty and his humbleness, clearly. But we were raised on a lot of music. I grew up in Long Island, New York. If anybody out there is familiar with music, you probably remember the Channel 13 PBS specials, which are actually mostly filmed in Pittsburgh, where my brother-in-law is from. They live in the Carolinas now, my whole family, immediate and extended. Grew up on doo-wop and oldies, went to the shows all the time as a kid. Got my early singing start in New York City, and got work down here in the Southeast, Branson, Florida. I'm trying to make plans for California and Vegas as we speak as well.
Wow.
I know that's not really what you asked, but that's my answer.
Seems like you go busy.
A little bit.
What inspired you to get into music?
What inspired me to get into music?
Yes.
I was always doing the talent shows when I was a kid, and I was always goofing off at the family parties. As my mother would say, you always got to be at the center of attention. It's not all about you. Don't be the center of attention. I didn't really that's my bad habit. I say between sentences. I'm trying to work on that. Some things never change. But there it is again. Well, I forgot what I was going to say now, Richard. Wow. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What inspired you to be a?
So always did the talent shows as a kid, but I didn't realize I could maybe do something with this until I was about 16 or 17 years old. It was actually the graduation ceremony at a technical school where at the time I was training to be in food service. I had aspirations to be a chef or a cook or a private cook or whatever. And I sang the national anthem, which is one of my specialties now, actually, at a graduation ceremony. And I remember my teacher, Steve Cool was his name, and he would always, before he said something really enlightening and insightful, he would twiddle his mustache like, Daniel, you're pretty good at this food service stuff, but you really got a knack for this singing stuff. Stick to singing. That was, now imagine him with a mustache. Now it's twice as funny. Everything's funnier with a mustache. I don't know why. Well, that's what inspired me. I love making people happy with music. I think there's definitely such a joy and a euphoric thrill, if you will, to making people happy with a song that's not even yours. And I feel like in that essence, we're honoring those original artists all the more, because that's what they would want.
Yeah, you're we call it cover artists.
Yeah, cover artists. We also have pillow artists. Because the pillow and the covers, yeah.
Okay.
This is on full display right now, huh?
What can you tell me about your worst, best venue you ever played?
My worst and best what? I'm sorry, I had trouble hearing.
Venue.
Worst and best venue. Can't really say any names, but one. I think the worst place I played was a place in Huntsville. It was a Christmas show, and they marketed the heck out of this thing. It was all over their Facebook and their website. It was my Christmas show. I have a classic Christmas show called Crane Christmas Celebration. All you marketing folks would appreciate the alliteration in that. I believe alliteration is important. Go to this thing ready to sing 3 hours, Bing Crosby, Andy Williams, all like the good stuff I grew up on. Anyway, nobody shows up. Literally, I'm singing in the back of like a boatyard garage to concrete. I mean, literally, just occasional people walk by. But for 3 hours, I was there singing by the river in Huntsville, just singing Christmas songs. That was probably the worst show of my life. Actually, one of the worst early shows in my life was, I don't know if I could tell that story. Actually, I will tell it. It wasn't really a bad show, but I was at a show here in town called the America's Hit Parade. The show no longer exists now. It was a good show, mostly because I was in it, but just teasing, I kidding. I might have something to do with that. But anyway, somebody made the mistake of saying, "Hey, Daniel, spice up your dance number in YMCA." So I didn't hear anything. Oh, yeah. See, you could already tell this is going down a funny path here. Spice up your dance number. So this was Sunday in the Bible Belt of Pigeon Forge. Richard, I start getting up there, start doing all this and stuff. I turn around, I start shaking my groove thing at the audience. I turn around and start smacking my derriere at the audience. Whole place starts cracking up. I'm like, okay, great. It sounded like everyone loved it. They laughed. Mission accomplished. This is my boss in the wings. Hey, you said spice up your dance number, and he didn't say what I can and can't do. It's like, well, I thought that was funny, but the church group in the first 5 rows didn't think that was so funny. How am I supposed to know? You know, it's those red hat ladies that you probably see going around to all the shows. One of them came up to me like totally lambasted me. I swear she put a curse on me. She's like, "Son, you need the Lord. You need the Lord. You need Jesus." That was not very Christ-like. That show I gave, I don't know. I've given so many good shows. I know that sounds pretentious. Can I answer that a different way? Like, what's one of the more fulfilling shows I feel like I've done? Any national anthem performance, and assisted livings are actually some of my favorite places to perform at. And it's a very powerful thing to go in there knowing that their minds could be anywhere at these places, but to know that the music just turns everything on like it's vivid and new again. And then as soon as the music goes off, it's like they don't even know where they are. I actually sang for a funeral home one time, but they all gave me the cold shoulder.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, that's the show, everybody. That's Rich Myers' podcast.
What's the best advice you ever been given?
I have a lot of advice. Does that have to just be one piece of advice, or can it be a few?
Don't matter.
Don't think, just do. Trust the work. Now that piece of advice, trust the work, was actually given to me by Kenneth John McGregor. He's an old acting friend of mine from back up in New York City. He actually played Magneto's father in one of the X-Men movies. Wow. What's another good piece of advice? Don't let somebody's title or false sense of relevance and power, which is usually self-proclaimed, as you know, in this business, I'm sure. Don't let them feel that stuff make you feel like you can't stand up for yourself. I mean, if you feel you're right, go on, say your piece. If you feel like there's no opportunity there, say what's on your mind. They might not like you anymore, but they'll respect you for having the nerve to put them in their place. And that's, got me a lot of opportunities, and it's lost me a lot of opportunities. But if you lose some friends and opportunities along the way, and it came at the cost of staying true to yourself, as Sophia would do on the Golden Girls. There you go.
Yeah, mine was always be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Be somebody else.
I have no trouble being myself. That's definitely full display on my YouTube.
Is there any music that you don't like?
I respect all art forms. personally, I can't do the. I'll act it out for you, honestly. This is okay. Trying to get into character here. Shit, man. Okay, I got it. Yo, cuss. Yo, smoke this, smack her, do this, smoke this, chug that. I can't do the gangster rap stuff. I can't do the gangster rap at all. Or like even better is the that really heavy. I do have a lot of hair under there, as you can tell. Right? Look like a damn piece of broccoli here. Jesus. All you VeggieTale fans out there. Remember the broccoli from VeggieTales? Is that old school? But the heavy like death, I don't know if it's called raging or it's got some word for it's like kill your mother. Like whoa, goodness.
Like Machine Gun Kelly.
I just don't get it. Like, and these guys make themselves scream and their noses bleed. Like Jesus. I don't mean bleed like Jesus. That was a terrible arrangement. At least sing SpongeBob like any sensible person. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Is there when you're not doing music, is there anything you like to do?
I like to do pet sitting. I hope I don't squash them.
It's close.
Thank you. Try the veal. Next stop, Ritalin. But I love pet sitting. I dabble in graphic design. I love sports. Just recently got into softball, and my first game back a couple of weeks ago, and almost like over 20 years since I last played not a professional game, an organized game. I thought it was smart to dive for a foul ball that I knew was going foul. I'm like, I don't need to dive for this. Yeah, let's lay out. Let's show I still got it. Man, like the next morning, I definitely felt like I didn't have it. Like it's my goodness. But I'm just like any regular person. There might be some slight irregularities in there if we're being honest. But yeah, I love sports, love animals, love spending time with my family. I love my beautiful girlfriend, Brandy. We just celebrated 2.5 years together here. I hear the imaginary applause of somebody dealing with me for that long. Hercules.
Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
You can go. I know this sounds super pretentious and self-serving, but honestly, if you Google my name, all my links come up, and I got interviews to stuff. I'm a big autism awareness advocate. As was obviously on full display this last 15 minutes or so here. I'm actually on the high functioning autistic spectrum with something called Asperger's. I tell people Asperger's, no fries. Yeah, thank you. But those, I got links to those interviews, like links to my singing, links to my acting, or you can just YouTube Daniel Michael Crane Entertainment, which is now fully insured with general commercial liability insurance through Farmers Bureau as part of my new 1-year contract with Club Wyndham Smoky Mountains. Little plug there. I like taking long walks on the beach, dipping my toes in the sand and whispering sweet, tender nothings into my loved one's ear. I don't know what I'm dramatically staring at in the distance. There's literally a piano right here. But,
thanks for being on the show today. I really enjoyed having you.
I'm sure. I'm like, okay, if I got 10, 15 minutes here, that's one of my shorter interviews I've given. I'm going to make this count. Hey, whether I'm funny or not, or whether I'm memorable for the wrong reasons, I'm still remembered, right? Yeah.
I'm going to ask you back.
we still on? Oh hey. Hey, everybody.